Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to have this opportunity of introducing the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Teacher Development, Continuous Professional Development Programme, the PGCE Teacher Development for short. This slide introduces the two institutions involved in the PGCE, in the partnership. It's the University of London, which is a federation of 18 different institutions, and UCL, University College London, being one of them. The IOE is UCL's Faculty of Education and Society. We were previously a single subject university with our own degree awarding powers, but merged with UCL, University College London, in 2014, mainly because UCL did not have a faculty of education. The IOE was a member institute of University of London, and recently we agreed a partnership for this course for a further 3 years until December 2025. I've been a primary teacher in London schools and a lead of teacher education courses, such as the PGCE, which is our government's course for licensing teachers in England. I currently lead 2 MA routes in the MA education programme and have been involved in international work in many countries, including India, Myanmar, China, and Pakistan. As an associate professor, I have wider faculty responsibilities too, supporting our work within UCL. PGCE teacher development is validated by the University of London using the rigorous Qualifications and Assessment Authority QAA guidance for all UK universities. Please visit and explore the website on the University of London, as this has full details and documents to inform you all you need to know about it at the beginning of the programme, and to help you decide if you want to apply. It includes information on how to apply, sample timetables, and curriculum documents. It has been designed and developed by the team at the IOE, led by me, and as such is an internationally recognised award, but it does not license teachers. It is rigorous professional development and will help participants develop their practice. The pilot ran in 2015-16 with schools which used an Indian curriculum. In the pilot, the participant teachers were mentored by senior colleagues in the school, and this was one of the elements we changed. It was sometimes too much of a monitoring process, with senior teachers judging the participants and correcting their teaching. It was not meant in this way. The change we made was to introduce the concept of peer mentoring. Instead of the term school mentor, we changed it to critical friend, and I'll talk more about that later. Notably, in the pilot, all the successful participants improved and were inspected externally. It was reported to us that everyone improved their grade by 2 levels. So, why University of London and the IOE? The collaboration between us means that we can bring together our strengths. The University of London was the first distance learning institution in UK in the late 19th century, leading international development and access to education. IOE is number 1 in the world for education. Yes, above Oxford and Cambridge and MIT in the United States and all other world universities. Importantly, both institutions want to help reach those who may not have £36,000 to come to London and complete a PGCE, which would not be as relevant anyway as experience would be in London schools. We tried to run an international PGCE and iPGCE going out to India and the United Arab Emirates, but that was still too costly for most people at about £18,000 plus. Through that iPGCE, though, we began working with students from different cultures in their own context. London is multicultural, and we do work here with many cultures, but this work is within our own context. We learned from our international work and developed this programme to help enhance teaching in other countries, but at an affordable level. We learned from our international work and developed this programme to help enhance teaching in other countries. The cost for the whole programme is £1,797 this year. That's just 10% of the cost of our PGCs for international students. To achieve this, we must increase the number of our participants on our programmes. Like all programmes and courses, we have baseline expectations. The course is not open to everyone. First, it is at level 6, hence a professional graduate certificate in education, and requires appropriate level 5 baseline qualifications measured against the international qualifications framework. University of London uses NARIC to judge the specific qualifications students join with. Normally level 5 or equivalent, for example, some B.Ed degrees, an ordinary degree, a diploma in education, etc. The qualification is also in English, and therefore all participants must demonstrate their ability in English, for example, IELTS level 6 or equivalent. Importantly, this is to support the participant teachers, as this is not a training course, but education, and involves deep level thinking in English. When we relaxed this in the first year, we found many more participants could not achieve. The programme has 2 modules, and the details are all on the website, but they have a curricular approach to the curriculum. Module 1 starts with reflection on learning and the teacher as a learner before considering how our students learn. Module 2 builds on this by considering inclusion and assessment for learning before returning to the concept of the reflective practitioner. Although it's fully online and uses Moodle as our VLE or virtual learning environment, support is through formative feedback. We use a timeline of submission to help busy teachers stay on track. An example is on the UOL website. It is run more as a MOOC, Massive Open Online course, rather than other programs we have developed. So is student-led, with expectations of participant teachers engaging through Moodle or VLE. They answer each other's questions, they feed back to each other and support everyone's learning. This is actually an assessment for learning approach. This does mean that you must have access to a laptop or a tablet, not just a smartphone, and be computer literate, for example, able to navigate the VLE, upload and download documents, send messages, etc. I've already mentioned about the critical friend. This is peer mentoring, and for the programme, ongoing. we've introduced a critical friend notion, which allows in-country support. At both University of London and UCL, we are working to decolonise our curricula. If we go out and tell everyone how to do it, we are perpetuating an idea that we know best. We do not know best in your country or your classroom, even if IOE is number 1 in the world. You are the expert in your classroom. So we ask you, the participant teacher, to choose a critical friend with whom you can have professional conversations about your practice in the classroom. They will know the cultural and educational expectations of your country, which we cannot know. In cohort groups, where we have a whole group from one school or one area, a critical friend can also be a participant teacher on the same presentation of the course. Assessment is through 2 elements. The portfolio is a continuous assessment process used with lots of professions to demonstrate or evidence continuous professional development. It reflects the portfolio our students use on our highly successful PGCE programs for initial teacher education. In some countries, portfolios are being asked for as evidence of teacher development in preparation for licensing. So this is valued internationally. The portfolio has 5 sections as outlined and must be passed to achieve the award, but it is not graded. Essays are very much linked to the learning achieved in each module and illustrated with reference to practice through the observations, the activity responses, and reading, so the portfolio can be referenced in final essay submissions. All our assessment offers opportunity for formative assessment following a submission of a draft of the essay. There are no examinations, which actually makes it not easier, but a challenging course. It's continual assessment process. You have to work consistently through each module, reading, engaging in module activity, writing, speaking to people online, sharing resources, being observed by your critical friend, and having discussion with them about your learning. There it is. Contact me if you need more information, but please do check out the website, and I've repeated the link there. Thank you for listening.